Today we will be tackling Price. In between episodes, I have trained up the team. We now have a Lucario ready to go, and our other team members here are all into the positions they need to be. I've also done some farming with Thief, and I have 4 leftovers. I stopped after 4 because it was ridiculous how easy they were to get. Currently have 2 on the team. I'm very much torn on if I should restrict myself to some amount of leftovers or if I should just say, fuck it, we can use up 6 entire leftovers on the team. Because, I mean, it is like a difficult ROM hack, and I'm not a Pokemon master by any means necessarily, so I think it may be fair enough. But, I mean, also, on the other hand, we also have choice items, right? So I don't think leftovers is necessarily the end-all, be-all item, right? Oh, okay. So it's you slide the ice, and then that, yeah. Okay, and then once 2 of them are connected, they don't move anymore. I don't remember how any of this shit works. Yeah. Yeah, so I think the leftovers are okay. I mean, there's plenty of situations where leftovers don't really do anything for you anyway. A seal. Unfortunate. Let's go with Flashbang then. I mean, there's obviously going to be a fair amount of water types in here. Flashbang should be pretty good for that reason. The water will resist both water and ice, and we get the electric to just fuck everybody's day up. No Thunderbolt, but Discharge is close enough. Plus, Lantern is a tank, and it has lefties, so should work out pretty good in here. Does enough damage to one-shot a 42 Seal, which is good. We are minus special attack on Flashbang, so... And he's our last water type, which is very strange. We'll just stay and go for Discharge kill. On the delivery. So like a lot of gym episodes, this will probably end up being a shorter one with just really the gym. And then after this, we've got a bunch of side quest type stuff to do. So we got like the rocket stuff to do in Goldenrod, I think, immediately after this. At least in base game, that's when it happens. And then we got to do Mount Mortar at some point, which we'll probably do after this as well. And Mount Mortar is going to be interesting because it's supposed to be one big thing. So Mount Mortar will probably have to be carved up into like 2 parts or something this week. I also need to do the Wednesday like Rage for the non-rainy version of it. I think we can kill this. This is probably... I'm going to scout here what Reyna can do against a ground ice type. Actually, which item did I give you? I gave you a choice item, which is... I think I banded you? Yeah. Yeah, okay. So we definitely want to go physical. So I'm thinking the plan is to lead Reyna like we did in the Steel Gym against Price, and kind of use her as a potentially a suicide lead, depending how things go. I still think out of this team, she's the most replaceable, so that's what it's going to be. Although she's doing a good job here, that's for sure. I don't think we have access to anything better than Flame Wheel. The only big fire move we can get from a TM that I could find is Fire Blast. So I don't think there's anything during the week, because there really just isn't that much for physical flame moves in this game. Like Reyna will get Flare Blitz eventually if she survives, and that's pretty nice. But for the time being, this is all she really gets. And what was her ability? I don't remember what her ability was. Ah, yes, flash fire. Not relevant. This is kind of annoying. Because we can't see the sprites. Hard mode! Okay, I gotta leave and come back to fix that. Usually it doesn't matter, it's just a little bit ugly, but here it actually kind of breaks it. I think we go this way, right? Because that's going to actually line up where we just go straight up. Yep. Their sprite is really weird. Because they're like sideways with a snowboard. It's a very weird looking sprite. Because the sprites don't normally have perspective on them like that. I think this plan is the same thing we did before. Flashbang comes in here in favor of the fire type. And we even get the free swap. I should swap Discharge into the first slot so I don't accidentally click Surf in here. I will do that after this battle if I remember. And Cloyster should be an easy kill because its special defense is dog shit. Incredibly high physical defense, but no way it's going to survive an electric move like that. Okay, and then the Swine. We could stay in and go for Surf. We're risking an Earthquake. So I think we go into Charizard. Because we can dodge the ground moves. We're still running... Charizard runs the risk of a Rock Slide. But I think we can eradicate this with Flamethrower. This is Specs Flamethrower. Yeah. Handily eradicated. And I'm just going to stay in and go for the Jinx with Flamethrower. I didn't really think about Jinx coming in here, but I brought Spiritomb anyway. So we got our Jinx counter. Well, potentially. I mean, we still got to deal with the Ice Beams, but it probably is a Jinx counter because of Sucker Punch, right? Especially if we can probably... I wouldn't be surprised if we maybe Sucker Punch one-shots a Jinx. I don't know for sure that that is true. If I go straight forward, does it slide that Ice Block up a notch? Does this... It actually does do that. Interesting. Well, let's fight this guy. You know Price's secret. Wow. Is it that he's ice cold? Sneasel. We'll just go for the Flame Wheel here. Wow, we actually outspeed the Sneasel. That's pretty sad for the Sneasel. That's kind of its whole niche, is being fast. It doesn't do shit if it's slower. Well, to be fair, it's also just the Sneasel, not a Weavile. Celio. Another swap type situation. We could give Lady some action. Let's check out Lady. We haven't seen Lady do anything yet. Since she went from a baby to a 45 entirely off stream. And this dumbass goes rest. Fun. So we got Aura Sphere, Vacuum Wave, Strength, and Reversal. I've kept Reversal because I'm thinking about sashing this for the gym battle. So we might get one chance at a sash reversal thing. Strength is here because it gives us an answer. Well, it gives us something to hit a ghost, right? But the big thing was it gives us a kill for flying types. Is that the main thing I was thinking about? Is that right? I don't know if that's the reason I did this. I had a good logic for putting strength on this a few days ago, and I don't remember what it is. That Aura Sphere is obviously just great. Like, what, 90 base power can't miss? Which is actually... Oh! Frostlass! Yes! Frostlass, specifically. Frostlass is weak to rock, so strength will help there when we can't use any fighting moves on it if Lady's in against Frostlass. Assuming there's a Frostlass in here, which there may not be. I'm just trying to cover all the potential ice types. We've taken like no damage. This is amazing. Look at this. This is ridiculous. Do this and this, and then I can go do this. Wow, we're already at price too. That's crazy. So I'm gonna have to go get everybody up to 46. I believe 46. I think this is with +2 on the level over price. Because I've given myself leeway in the level caps on this run. Sliding leeway. It's gone from 0 to 1 to 2 levels. I'm probably not going to go any higher than 2. When I originally came up with these level caps, it was at the very start when I didn't know what to expect, and I wasn't necessarily feeling so confident about myself. I think, despite some tragic deaths along the way, I think 14 is not too bad for somebody of my caliber. So I don't think we'll be increasing the level caps more than 2 levels above what we're facing. That being said, I'm not entirely sure how Kanto works, because from what I've seen when I was researching level caps, it seemed like Kanto levels were really flat. So trying to do that and maintaining with the level cap being maintained might be rather difficult. What I might consider, what I'll have to do is do more research into the level caps in Kanto, and then potentially I'll undo the 2 levels of leeway I've given myself. Are you rock in this game? I think you might be rock in this game. Documentation check. So yeah, what I was saying is I might undo the 2 level margin I've given myself, and then we'll like gradually add it back up as we go through Kanto maybe. Documents, Pokemon changes. Glalie, I never remember which generation you're in, because I feel like I don't remember, is Frostlass in a later generation than like Glalie? Glalie Gen 3. Snorunt is Gen 3. Frostlass is Gen 4. That's what it is. Frostlass is a fork that is later on. Got it. That's why I was confused. 362. Glalie. Ability Levitate. Compatibility Stone Edge, Rock Slide, Strength, and Rock Smash. Type change from Ice to Ice, Rock. Yes. Okay. Does that negate your weakness to fire by chance? I don't remember. It does, doesn't it? I think it does. I think rock resists. But then he gets bodied by fighting moves. So probably we just go into Lucario. Yeah. And Lady is Scarf. I don't know if I mentioned that, because she has lower speed than our other fast mons, or other mons that we want to be fast. So she gets the Scarf over Charizard, because Charizard's already fast, and over Rapidash, because Rapidash is already fast. I'll just go Aura Sphere. Because I'd rather not lock myself into Vacuum Wave. Because it's low quality. Yeah, actually, I probably don't want Scarf on Lady for the actual battle, which is where I'm going to go Sash. I just want the Scarf for these trainer battles, which are almost over, so bringing it up is kind of pointless, but whatever. Glaceon. Yep, we'll just go for the kill. We're faster with Scarf. Honestly, maybe I do just want Scarf, though. I think I'm going to go Scarf. I think I am just going to go Scarf. I think we'll just keep it the way it is. Because I think Scarf is good enough here So what we've seen that we've outspeeded a lot of Mons that we might not have otherwise been able to. And I think Scarf here is probably at least as good as doing Focus Sash nonsense. So we might as well save the Focus Sash for later because it might be one usage in this game. Oh god, where's my OBS? There it is. It's just not in the right part of the screen anymore. I'm going to pause here and get everybody trained up before we go fight Price. As people on the internet are known to say, let's fucking go. So, I opted to put the Focus Sash on Breloom, actually. Because it'll allow us to swap Breloom into anything for a Mach Punch finish if we need to swap somebody in to get a clean kill. And I think that's better than trying to pick... Like, we could put, like, an Ice Berry on him, right? Like, the Ice Resist... Like, changes the super effective Ice move to whatever berry. But then we're also running the risk of getting fucked over by a random Aerial Ace or, like, a Rock slide or something, maybe. So I think it makes sense to... Hail, hey? That's... Alright, that makes sense. That's not unexpected. At least this is an easy kill for Reyna here. Yeah, so that gives us more versatility than just a berry would, I think. Okay, so they probably bring in their best counter for Rapidash now, or at least what the AI thinks is their best counter for Rapidash. A Dugong. Yes, that tracks. The water type, obviously, to counter us. So Rapidash gets to swap out. It was a good call for a lead, though, to deal with the Abomasnow. And this should be pretty safe. I doubt the Dugong can do too much to us. The worst thing would be if it freezes us, I suppose. I'm just going to go straight for the discharge here. We're faster. That's very nice to see. That means if we get frozen, at least we've achieved something. I opted not to give anybody a freeze berry. Ooh, the blizzard. Yeah, blizzard's going to be really deadly here with the frost or the hail up. It's also perma-hail, isn't it? Because it was set by an ability. I'm pretty sure that, yeah, that's true of this generation, I'm pretty sure. Is that? I should look it up. I should know for sure. Snow warning, right? Four and 5 summons a hailstorm. Same as hail lasts. Instead of lasts for 5, it lasts the whole battle until it's replaced. Oh, geez. I thought that changed in Gen 5. It actually changes in Gen 6 where those abilities don't last the entire time. Okay. But we took that blizzard like it was fucking nothing. Flashbang is fucking fantastic. Now, what's their best counter for Flashbang? What does Price have for us here? Very good start to this battle so far. Like to see that. Mamoswine. Okay. Let's go to Charizard. Dodge the impending earthquake. Good call. Now, two questions here. Two questions are, 1, does Flamethrower kill this in one shot? And 2, if it doesn't, do we die to a Rock Slide? I think we have to go for it. Hope that we kill or that we take a Rock Slide. Actually, we almost definitely don't take a Rock Slide. But I think we can kill. Okay, cool. Yeah, I figured Specs Flamethrower probably kills. Because I don't remember Mamoswine being particularly tanky. It's not, you know, paper or nothing, but it's not Choice Specs Flamethrower resistant. That may have been pretty close, though. I would also have not been surprised if it didn't kill. So, yeah. Lapras is a good time to go probably back to Flashbang. Flashbang's a little worse for the wear. Do I want to go to maybe Lady? Does Lucario resist Ice, though? Because right now we're staring down the barrel of 100%. Or actually, we're staring down the barrel of blizzards that completely skip accuracy checks, if I'm not mistaken, which is a subtle but important difference. Lucario, You resist ice, but not water. Okay, here's what we do. We check Lapra's defenses. If Lapra's is... We'll go with whichever defense is weaker. Fighting versus electric. So, special versus physical, but it... Oh, no, because Lucario's special anyway. Still good to check. Just to know. It's actually slightly weaker to physical moves, but not enough to make it worth risking anybody physically based. 124, 137. Lady does not resist water. I think we go Flashbang, because Flashbang can also set up Thunder Wave. Oh, dude, it's got Bolt! That's so good! That's so good that we went to Lantern. Oh my god. It is so good. That's more than a free swap. Oh my god. Okay, so do we discharge? Does discharge kill Lapras in 2 hits? When we discharge, what did we discharge last time? A Dugong and it didn't kill? Lapras, I'm sure, is sturdier than Dugong. So I think we do go for the Thunder Wave. We're faster, so the Thunder Wave is not as much value as it would have been. I wasn't sure if we were faster, though, either. Perish Song, eh? Oh, dude, I've never heard the audio for that. All will faint in 3 turns. Do they have Arena Trap type bullshit? I think I'm gonna swap. I'm afraid that they're gonna pull some shit on me, and I don't want to lose Lantern. We can go into Zara, or we can go into Lady. I think we go into Lady here. I'm just swapping immediately. I'm not playing games. Whirlpool, which is a trap move, isn't it? Alright. You fucker. You fucker! I see how it is. I see how it is. So Perish Song, Whirlpool, and Bolt. We might die. But we're faster, so we may be able to just kill us with Aura Sphere. It is higher base power than Discharge. And Lady, I think, has higher special attack. This may... No, but it is a clean 2-shot. Ooh, even with a berry, yeah, even with a citrus. And they won't heal because it's above half. Now it Perish Songs when we're trapped. But this doesn't matter because we kill it and then swap. So we're safe. And the Whirlpool won't trap us anymore when the Lapras is dead, right? Or is Whirlpool duration-based? We'll find out after we kill it, because if Whirlpool is duration-based and we're trapped for the entire time, we can't do anything about it anyway. It's already too late, right? He withdraws Lapras. Goes into the Glalie, which is going to get completely destroyed here, which is nice. If he goes back into the Lapras and it's his last mon, we can just kill it. I don't know. I don't remember how many he had in the back. Lucario's doing a good showing here. Hopefully we can swap out and save it. No, he's got 2. We can kill. I'm just going for the kill. And then we swap next turn. Because we're at Perish Song equals 2. Because otherwise we're swapping back into like Perish Song Whirlpool bullshit, right? We just want to be done with that shit. Frostlass. Alright. Our options are Flashbang and Zara. I think I'm going to go to Flashbang and set up the Paralysis. I think that's my plan here. And then I'm going to go... Nice, it's got Thunderbolt too. That's so fucking amazing. How the fuck have we done that twice in an Ice Gem? twice in an ice gym, we've been able to Volt Absorb Thunderbolts. Like, that's ridiculous. Shadow Ball. Sure, that's fine. Even if this is... Yeah, okay, cool. That did so little. That did way less than I was expecting. So that was... 33 to 43, 53, 63, 42. Then we take hail, and then we leftovers. So 42, so yeah, we can stay in. I'm gonna go for a discharge. Flashbang, you fucking god. You god amongst fish. Hitting through those, what I assume are gonna be accuracy checks. I assume it has Snow Cloak. We don't do shit to this for damage, though. Okay. What did I say it was? 43, so 86 on a crit. And we're at 85. So we gotta swap. There's no way we risk Flashbang here. There's no chance to risk Flashbang. So Lucario has 100% accuracy move, but it's fighting, unfortunately. So I think Lucario is kind of out of the fight, too. We also haven't healed at all yet. Charizard I don't really want to bring in here. I could bring in Reina. We bring in Reina or we go to Zara. I think we go to Zara here. See what Zara can do. Because we might be able to kill this with a Sucker Punch. Rapidash is the backup plan. It'd be really nice to get through a gym again without a death. That's a little 38, was that? 80 to 118? Yeah, 38. So we can stay in for basically one hit. Unless, of course, Sucker Punch gets us the kill. Oh, yeah. I was going to say unless Sucker Punch, the second Sucker Punch gets us the kill, but the first one is lethal anyway. Fucking clean price fight. That was really good. That was really good. We barely used, what did we use? We used Rapidash, we used Lucario, Spiritomb to clean up in the end, and then fucking Lantern. My god, what a goddamn beast Volt Absorb Lantern was there for some reason. That was a good fucking gym battle. That was our best one I think we've had. Like, we beat Whitney cleanly too, but Whitney we fucking scummed with setup moves. This was just a stand-up fight that we just 1v1 shit to death with no bullshit. Played our way out of Perish Song cleanly. Like, that was a good gym battle. I'm happy with how that all turned out. Even less than half an hour on the video recording too. It wasn't even a drawn-out fight either. And no goddamn healing either. I mean, we did have the level cap at +2. So... I mean, that kind of just offsets the healing, right? Alright, cool. Things to do right now. I don't really want to start Goldenrod. I guess we can end this one a little bit under the wire because it's really not the right time to be starting anything else. I guess we'll talk team building stuff, right? So we want to get that sash back in the bag because we don't need it on Friar Tuck right now. Reina is going back in the box for future safety things. Lady had a great showing. I am very much considering keeping her in the team. The biggest problem with Lady is her poor coverage. Of course, the issue is who else on the team actually is generically useful. So we'll want to bring Graveler wherever we go. Beyond which we have Girafarig, Aerodactyl, Shuckle. Some of these need to be trained up. Potentially like a Vileplume. Do we want to look at Cascoon at all? Not really. Tiff, but Tiff is Yeah, I think we bring Lucario. We just grab Graveler is all. Because we can use Lucario as a counter to poison types, which is good. Yeah, we'll just roll with this. I should also figure out when Aerodactyl starts to look better for us. It has no changes to moveset in this game, I'm pretty sure, so we're relying on the base moveset. I did farm up Heart Scales, so we can actually get some Fang moves on Aerodactyl. Strength, Fly, Ancient Power, and Bite. Ancient Power is probably pretty dog shit, right? Yeah, minus special attack plus defense. I do like that nature on an Aerodactyl, though. A little bit of extra defense is nice. So, yeah, Strength gives us a decent rock move with Stab, actually. So it's not so important to try and get something else on him for rock moves. So Ancient Power can just go. So we've really got 2 slots open on this thing, because Bite doesn't really pull it off anymore. So what we're looking at here in Gen 4, we're looking at Crunch at 33. So 1 more level gets us Crunch. I think Crunch is good on an Aerodactyl. We saw Bite do a lot of work early on against Ghosts and shit, so I think we still want to keep a Dark move on this. We can use Aerodactyl to outrace Frail Psychic types, like Alakazams maybe, and just kill him with Crunch. So I think that's a good part of this kit as a Dark move. So we'll get Crunch on this very soon. He learns Iron Head at 49. That's not bad. 80 base power Steel. The only thing is it's Steel. So what do we want Steel against? Like Ice? That we already have that covered. Rock? Maybe. Let's take a look at what Steel coverage will help us against. Yeah, so it's literally just Ice and Rock in this generation. And it's, wow, it's actually, yeah, it's resisted by 4. For fighting a rock type with Aerodactyl, is that bad? Probably is. I don't know if rock, does rock might resist rock actually, but then we'd still only be 1x. And rock is easily countered by water or grass, so we don't really need coverage to counter rock. No, he's weak to rock. Okay, so we don't want Steel as a coverage option. Resist Fire, Bug, Poison, Flying, and Normal. So we want moves to kill those things. Normal, we can just fight normally. We also have a lot of strong fighting types. Normal's not a concern. Flying, we fight with rock. Easy. Poison, Bug, we fight with rock. Fire is also rock, is it not? Rock beats Flying, Ice, Fire, and Bug. Yes. Wait, Gen 1. Fire, Ice, Flying, and Bug. Okay. Rock is bad against Fighting, Ground, and Steel. Fighting loses to Flying. Ground, we want coverage to deal with Ground. Yep. Okay, that's the key. We need something to beat Ground types. That's what we're missing here in the coverage pool. So Ground we beat with Electric, Fire, Poison, or Rock. Wait, no, that's what Ground beats. Just kidding. That's yeah, I'm dumb. Grass, Ice, or Water. So our only option then is Ice. We go Ice Fang. We could do Cut. But Cut is 60 base power. Ice Fang is less. Let's take a look. So yeah, because right now we're using Charizard to dodge ground moves. The concern there is the 4x weakness to rock. Which means, and rock and ground have very typical matching coverages, which doesn't make Charizard a good counter for ground types generally. Also not a good counter for ground types because of things like Graveler, whereas Aerodactyl actually is useful in that niche. So what I'm thinking here, for the time being, we roll with this squad. Does anybody have Cut on this team? You do. 60, 100, but it has no additional effects. So I think Ice Fang is significantly better, even though it can miss. So we'll give Aerodactyl Ice Fang sometime between episodes. So Ice Fang, Crunch, Strength, and Fly is a set that works for him. What we'll want to do probably is actually give that an accuracy increasing held item when we can get one to offset the downsides of Fly and Ice Fang. I think that's completely worth doing, especially with 2 moves in the set that are like that. So we'll leave this one here after that little bit of theory crafting to pad out the end of the episode. But I'm really interested in seeing what a properly set up Aerodactyl can do for us. Yeah. So until next time.